my gear. Sunrise hitting, ain't no worries round here. Roll one up, take a toke, feeling free. Casting lines while I float down the street. Trout rise up when the bugs start dancing. I'm feeling lifted, got the perfect balance. Nature's high, yeah, it's all I need. But a little green keeps my mind at ease. She's a 425 fishing high girl, catching fish while she's catching a swirl. Tide drop by, light it up slow. Let the river take you where you wanna go. Golden brown trout, man, they shimmer and shine, just like the fire when it's hitting just right. Roll cast smooth, feel the rhythm, the flow. Took a hit, now I'm moving real slow. No bad vibe, just good times rolling. Keep it lit while the water keeps flowing. Reel it in, then I'll let one go. Catch and release, yeah, that's how it goes. She's a 425 fishing high girl, catching fish while she's catching a swirl. Tide drop high, light it up slow. Let the river take you where you wanna go. Golden brown trout, man, they shimmer and shine, just like the fire when it's hitting just right. Roll cast smooth, feel the rhythm, the flow. Took a hit, now I'm moving real slow. Good times rolling, keep it lit while the water keeps flowing. Reel it in, then I'll let one go. Catch and release, yeah, that's how it goes. She's a 420 fly fishing high girl, catching fish while she's catching a swirl. Tide dry fly, light it up slow. Let the river take you where you wanna go. She's a 425 fishing high girl, catching fish while she's catching a swirl. Tide dry fly, light it up slow. Let the river take you where you wanna go. Go where you wanna go. Whoa, where you wanna go. Some folks chase highs in a city so loud. I find mine where the rivers run wild. No stress, just peace and trees, and a little bit of both kinds of green. So if you see me wading deep in the stream, got a fire rod in hand and I'm chasing a dream. Clouds roll by, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Just a 420 girl fishing high all night. Where you wanna go? Fishing high all night. Where you wanna go?
Thank you for watching my music.
What?
Hey, everybody.
What's up, my skipper? I like that nip. Skip Nasty. Hey, Skipper. So, like, you own a boat, man? Like, we can come up to hang out with you and you take us out in the boat, dude? I was wondering, it's like, Skipper. You know? Anyway. Just had to say that.
We got a dab loaded up here for 710. This is the one I can't pronounce.
Oh, shit. Guys, she can't pronounce it and hands it to me like I can do it. Like, I'm like some magic reader. I have never... Oh, it's El Lechero, Lechero. So it's Lechec Hero. Lechero. Lechero? El Lechero. It's a hybrid. And it is... Oh... Shit, I don't know.
Skip says, heck yeah, I like the skipper.
THC.
He says, heck yeah, I like the skipper from Gilligan's
Hell yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Skip, dude. That's what I'm like, dude, where's the boat, dude? Skip, where's the boat? Am I coming up to take a dude? If I ever come up to get on your boat, don't even look at me and say we're going on a 3-hour tour.
Fire that up. It's almost 7:10.
All right. Happy 7:10, everybody.
Almost 7:10.
We're doing the El Lane Shore. There
we go. 7:10. Here we go, guys.
Happy 7:10, everybody. Woohoo. Everybody tell us what you're dabbing on. If you're watching this in a replay, tell us what you were dabbing on when you're watching in the replay. Always love comments, you guys. Make lots of comments.
Please do.
Helps her put her video in front of other people. Yeah. get some subs that way. Always make sure you click the like button and comment. It always helps. That's big right now, more than even subbing actually.
How's the weather in Michigan, Skip?
So for y'all, I got some really big news for y'all. We're dedicating to it. Mine is every Saturday night. We are thinking, Skip, definitely because of what you did. All right? Because the way you said it, you don't like, I am starting to not like our 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it's really hot here too.
Oh, yeah, it's really hot, dude. Yeah. What does he say it is? 94?
94.
What is ours right now?
Our temperature ain't up there now, but it was.
I was up there.
It was 91, I think.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
dude.
the high is like 99.
Yeah, dude, and we haven't stopped raining since April. Like this
said he caught some bluegill, even though it was a little too hot.
Yeah, dude, what happened, dude? We haven't been down below flood stage for almost the whole. Dude, we went out like I think it was 2 weeks. You've seen the video. If you don't, it's on. Did I put it on yours too?
Probably. I'm
No,
not
it's
sure.
on here. I'll have to make sure I put it on here. I don't know
I'm
if I
not
did
sure.
both channels, but if not, you can go to mine. Anyway, everything outdoors. You have to make sure you put PA long expedition. But anyway, that was high water, and that was 2 weeks. And then trout season, the first day of trout season, it literally rained and rained and rained. There was people still out fishing, but nothing like it usually. It's like, you guys ever go salmon fishing? And one of the real popular salmon where it's like this, that's the way first day of trout is here. And there was water, and it's been high, since the whole time, hasn't it? We did a couple days. I got out one day because I was off because of the disability. So I got to go out. And like the water was so high that I went to the tail end of the pool, and that's where all the fish were. Because the water had been so high. They're probably still there now.
Probably.
Because the water's just coming down again. So what's going to happen is all the water's going to come down, right, to the fishable level, and the water's going to be too hot.
You didn't do your 710
But-
dab now that you're yakking.
Oh,
so
yeah,
long.
guys. Shit. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. Bluegill, smallmouth. We have mountain streams that will be cold, but
Skip said he's never been salmon fishing, but they do that up in northern Michigan.
yeah, I've never been either, bro.
Yeah, me either.
We're all trout, bass. I did a lot of bass fishing when I was younger. Done a lot of trout fishing. Yeah, did a little muskie fishing. And I never caught a muskie. I've had him hook up. Me and my nephew, and I don't know why. It's probably not as nice as we thought it was, or funny as it was back then. Because we weren't. You have to understand. Back when I was muskie fishing, no, there wasn't none of that. So you can go, okay, I'm muskie fishing. Oh, that's how I do it. There wasn't none of that. So we had no clue. So we tie these big deer flies, real big ones, and throw them on your fly rods to get them way out there and run them across the river. Sometimes you catch bass because bass will hit something that's as big as them. Sometimes you have these big fish. A couple of times we see it looked like a shark wave, and it would boom, and that was it. That was it, dude. They would boom, and their teeth would cut the small tippets that we were using.
Right on.
And away they go. We didn't know that you had to use wires and all kinds of stuff like that. And it wasn't cool because the fat fish now had a big hook in their mouth.
Right.
Even though the fish lose it within 2 weeks after they get it, it rusts and dissolves and all that, and they're fine. But it's better to leave it in their mouth than it is to rip it out and do damage to the fish. So always keep that in mind when you're fishing. I need to start doing what other people doing. Hello, long riders, and welcome, Don Russell, licensed guide.
Oh shit.
A long time. What? I am. That's what. All right.
They have a huge muskie in there. He said.
Yeah, dude. We have them in the river, dude. Like you'll be up in the boat, like up on the seat in the deck, and you can look down in the water, and you'll see them. Where it is where these logs that are trees that fall over into the river by accident. They don't cut them out. I mean, nobody cleans them up. They just lay there, right? And then you go in there and you look underneath these logs that are laying under the water and look right under the logs. Dude. So many times that's where your muskies will lay. They'll lay right by the log or something, and they look like a stick. They look like a branch. I think they do it to avoid the eagles or whatever. Probably eat them out of the river too. And they'll lay there and they'll whale you. Yeah, but we never keep them on. I could never keep them on because I didn't know. I had no idea.
Right.
None at all, So, what are we doing this time?
Now we're dabbling on Warritos.
Warritos. Maybe I should have some Doritos with my Warritos. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Yo. Okay. Warritos. Whew. Yeah, it's pretty high here. We got all the fans going, AC firing. Yeah, we can hardly show you the hit. Cloud the screen up because I got so many fans blowing. Should you blow it? Because I really try. So it ain't gonna look like we're doing very big hits to this 710.
Let's see. This Warritos is by Double Bear. Some of these labels are so ridiculously tiny.
Hey, Skip, do you ever... Skipper. Hey, Skipper. I'm trying to get Sunshine to go, R. R, I'm a pirate, R. Wouldn't it be so funny for Sunshine? I don't know if you guys know who Sunshine is or not, but it's our macaw. If actually the bird you would see a pirate have on her shoulder, the big, huge bird.
Oh my goodness.
I'd love to get her to go, my bird to go, R, I'm a pirate, R.
Oh my goodness, that would be funny.
If we ever get her to leash, I tell her, I tell Tracy. Hold up, everybody. So we're live on other people's channels. We that's why we stay muted. Because if we didn't, this is how me and Tracy talk.
Skipper said if we did a pirate impression, that would be funny.
Right, dude, that's what we're gonna do. I said, if I can get her to leash up, I am going to every public bar, Halloween party I can get in. Yep, I'm going to dress up as a pirate, and I'm going to put Sunshine on my shoulder, and I'm going to go to all the Halloween parties, and I'll have her dressed up in one of them old, like old, not like dresses, but like the old outfits with the little dilly things. She could be my wench. Wench! Give me the bear wench! And I'll have freaking Sunshine on my freaking, that would be bad. I bet I win the best costume because of Sunshine, the actual live parrot on my shoulder. Imagine if I could have her on my shoulder and she'd look at people, somebody walks up and goes, she goes, I'm a pirate, Dude, I guarantee I'd win best costume.
Oh my gosh. That would be hilarious.
She is making major strides with Sunshine. We're training her. She's doing a good job. She gets upset because she wants it to be faster than it is. But are you ready? You want?
No, you're up. I don't know. Maybe we both went and we have puddles. I don't know.
Is that what that is, or is it the dab?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Wow, you have your shirt on.
What?
You guys, this is my favorite shirt that Tracy wears. You guys probably can't see it.
We can probably see it. Kind of.
Right. So what it is it's a bunch of screen skulls, and they make up a 4-leaf clover. Very, very Irish in this household. We love Dropkick Murphys. What's up with the music?
It won't play. I have no sound.
Oh, hold up, everybody.
Looks like faces. It's little skulls.
Yeah, it's little skulls. Yeah, it's little skulls.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's in the shape of 4-leaf clover. It's hard to tell on the screen. There we go. Now we have music. It was playing in the background with nothing, so I paused it.
I pick it out.
What?
Nothing. Whoa, a little loud, ain't it, guys?
Yeah.
I went into metal.
Yeah, go ahead, change it. I don't care.
That's what I asked. Your live stream, not mine. I don't want to be a
I
dick.
don't care. Whatever.
Hey, you guys. I think we're doing cleanup, right?
I don't know.
Anybody else? Tell me in the comments and shit. Like, you guys, does anybody else have the problem?
I
After you
don't
do a
know.
dab,
See
you have a big
this?
puddle there. Look, I'll show you. Can you see it, guys?
That's mine, and this is his.
Yeah, see it? You can see it? Wait, you guys. I cannot wait to get the Canon back.
Yeah.
I can't wait. 'Cause we used to have the Canon right here, right? And we could actually reach out and touch the screen of the Canon, and it would focus right on that. And then
Yeah.
touch Tracy, and it would focus back. It was so cool. I miss it so bad. I still use it for my videos. Right here it is. Here it is. You know? See the back?
We use it for pictures too.
And this is what I shoot all my time videos with. I got micro filters and stuff I can put on it. I can shoot. But if you touch the screen like that, it focuses on whatever you touch on.
Right.
Well, what happened was, I don't know, I thought about just to see if they could fix it. How much it would cost me just to have the Geek Squad look at it.
Right.
that part.
You have to look into it and see. We never really did.
I want to upgrade to the 4K and the 2K. There's only one problem, is a lot of the cameras are having a hard time not overheating when they're running in 4K.
Right.
So I'm kind of like, maybe I should stay with 280 and let a little more time pass before the 4K. Even though everybody else is running in 4K, I never wanted to become a millionaire or really popular, or either
Right.
did she. Now, would it be cool for us to be hanging out with Cheech and Chong in the video? Yeah, but it's not my goal in life. I got to meet one of my long-time heroes, and for years I didn't know. Only reason I found out was YouTube and my channel, who my hero really was. Ain't that pretty wild? The story is a guy. Wow, you guys. I have a hard time thinking. I know you guys can barely hear it, but to me, I'm screaming over it, and I can't hardly talk. Anyway, this guy taught me how to cast.
Most of the popular people are annoying.
Yeah. Dude, I noticed something, man. The more popular you are for smoking videos, the kind of more annoying you are. And fake. Like, do I have to do my hair perfect? Do I wear the right shirt? It's the same way going into a fly shop. If you want to go in a fly shop and have them really want to pay every minute attention to everything you're doing, wear a Sims shirt, and a Sims hat, and wear all the, and you're like, right in, here you go.
Right.
Walk in like me.
They do turn into know-it-alls. That's right. You got it.
Look, Skip, check this out, dude. I have been fly time since I was 14. I'm 56 years old. And I'll have people comment on my videos that have been fly time for 5 years and want to tell me I'm doing it all wrong. I shouldn't teach nobody nothing. I know nothing about it, but they do. or 5 minutes. And always, you know what it is, Skip? They all make the same comment that lets me know they've been tying for 5 minutes. And then it lets me know the comments they make, how much they really know. And most of them don't know nothing. They really don't. Like, they want to correct you on everything you say. And it's like, no, you're it's like that with everything. You know? It's like, and my thing is, I don't know how old you are, my brother, right? But here's the thing, right? Like, a lot of times, right, they'll change the word for everything so they can name it their way, all right?
Howdy, Rudy.
Hey, Rudy, what's up, brother? So, like, weed. We said weed, marijuana. Now, what was the latest one they walking around saying? Cha cha. Or something, oh, you love smoke cha cha.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, does every generation have to try and come up with a new word for the same word?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Skipper.
Yeah, that's it. So, yeah. It's like, dude, what? It comes to a point where older generation like me can't even talk to the younger generation because we have no idea what the shit you're talking about.
Oh, it's a hip hop term.
No. Where? Like, where? Like, for real?
He said it's supposed to be like urban slang.
Oh, because guess what? Like, I've listened to Dre like his whole career, started NWA and all of them, and Snoop and all of them, and I watched B-Real's videos and stuff, and I never heard any of them say it. So it must be something like real young rappers, maybe. I don't know. I never heard anybody say it, but like a YouTube video, really young weed tubers.
He says where it's annoying popular YouTube channel.
Yeah. That's the only place I've heard it. Yeah, dude, I haven't heard it. Like, I haven't heard Snoop or any of them got in recent interviews. What we just watched him smoking with somebody, it was crazy again. Dude, you ever watch Snoop's channel, YouTube channel? Like, every once in a while, I get somebody on there. It's
Yeah, I forget
it's
who
so funny to see them on Snoop's channel. Because you know they're not really. Oh, I forget who it was, and I laughed. Dude. We watched the one where they had the Latino dude. Iglesias or whatever.
Oh,
we watched it. He has a really good TV show.
I can't say the name.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yes.
He was on there. And then we watched his channel. We watched his Fluffy.
Oh yes.
Fluffy's his name, right? Or his nickname, right? Fluffy. And we watched him. I think we watched his video first, where he had to explain to his son about being on YouTube or Snoop's channel, right? And
Skip say you should never say that word. I'm not sure why.
What word?
And Skip said B-Real had a cool channel.
He still does. What word? All right, hold on. I'm going to mute it so that she don't have to say it again. Well, okay. All right. Anyway, yeah, B-Real has a really cool channel. It took me a while to know who B-Real was.
Yeah.
B-Real still does, don't he?
I don't know. Oh! He meant to say he never saw Snoop's channel.
Oh, what the hell are you talking about? See, dude, this is it. You guys could so mess with an old man like me because I don't know what the rules are. They change every freaking 5 seconds. And you know what? Most of them I don't listen to. I could give a real shit. You know, I told her, I said, don't ever come up to me and call me a sis. I don't give a shit, dude. I don't care what you think your new language is. Don't come and call me, oh, you're a cisgender. I'm like, I'll knock you out, sis. How about that?
I thought you were changing the list here.
Oh, yeah. All right.
No, never say you're dumb. You're not dumb.
No. Nobody. No. Here we go. All right, so yeah, dude. Okay now. I was like, what the hell happened there? Okay, yeah, Snoop's channel. Yeah, they had Fluffy on there, so we watched Fluffy do a live stand up talking about when he was on Snoop's channel, and then went back and watched Snoop interview Fluffy's the interview he was talking about when he did the stand up comedian that he had explained to his son, and it's when he smoked with Snoop on Snoop's channel. See, I always said this. I've been a smoker, and it helped me graduate school. Right? What everybody tells you, it makes you dumber, not me. It actually, me and my buddies, we used to sit around, and we'd be in a garage, and we'd be tinkering with shit. And it doesn't make you dumb. Doing this or whatever, and watching history. Discovery and history was in everybody that you come over and hang out at somebody's house, and it'd be music or history or discovery with the people I used to hang out with. Now, like we used to have the number one crew. Now this is gone. Fucking, you couldn't do anything about it. So long ago anyway. Even if somebody wanted to do something about it, they couldn't do anything about it.
I gotta look out for this big can. Do you guys see this big can of butane?
I don't even have a regular one anymore. We don't get any of the small ones anymore.
No.
Yeah, these are huge. And they make them bigger. Dude, I wish I had a regular one to show you guys how. Wait, here we go.
I imagine there's one somewhere floating
Oh,
around.
okay, here is a regular can of butane.
How cool you miss it?
See? Side by side. You know how big they are, different? And they make a bigger one than this. This is what you used to get. They make a huge one.
Yeah.
But I love them because you don't have to go get butane as much, and you don't have as much
Awesome.
metal waste. You know what I mean, guys? I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely awesome that you don't have to.
I'm not a whole part of this Green New Deal thing, but
No, me
But,
either. But
you know, I'm not part of destroying it either. You know what I mean? I'm still a hunter, a fisherman, love nature, respect nature. Don't go, man. Funniest thing was my daughter was about, I think 8. It was 8. We were up in the mountains, and my buddy was. We were driving and had a beer, and he threw the beer can out the window. Right? My daughter says, "Dad, stop!" And I stop, and she gets get out. And the person in the back seat sitting beside her, she's still in her chair, I think, or whatever. She tell her get out, Dad. She goes, get out. She goes, go back and pick the beer can up. My daughter, like 8. This is talking like a 30-year-old man or something, you know. And he got out, went back, picked the beer can up, and he goes, "Okay, Dad." He goes, "Don't ever throw a beer can out of our car." She told my one ex-girlfriend that showed up with me, Tracy's third date. She said, "Look, nobody wants you here. Don't ever come back. And if you ever come back, I swear to God, I will cut your throat. Just go away." She's a criminal, ain't it? You know,
yeah, kids are
one night
funny.
stand that would never go away. So
Littering is definitely not good.
no, I hate it. I don't like it. But man, I have a real problem with like certain things that they do in the environment, saving nature. You know.
Right.
Worried about carbon monoxide or monoxide or dioxide. Trees breathe it.
Right.
So you're going to cut down thousands of trees to put up a solar panel and cut down the carbon monoxide, deny nuclear energy, all that kind of crap. You know, I have a big question of all this that's going on, right? Check it out.
What's that?
What about biofuel?
Yeah.
I think there's something there, like the government doesn't want to give it up to us guys. I'm serious. Because biofuel, you could grow pot, right? Like hemp. Okay, let's put it that way. Let's separate marijuana, what we're dabs we're doing, and hemp. Hemp doesn't get you high, right?
Right.
And you can grow it in all 50 states now because of the farm bill. All 50 states now grow hemp again, right? Why don't we having farmers grow fields and fields of hemp, turning it into oil, processing into fuel oil, biofuel, which has no, like when an engine runs on it, it doesn't give anything out. The only thing is, everybody try to stay away from fire grease unless you want the whole world to be having an obese problem.
Yeah.
We used to run it in our backhoe, and we got the fryer grease from McDonald's or Wendy's or everywhere around here, the restaurants. Back in the day, now they want you to pay for it because they know what you're doing with it.
Right.
Back in the day, they give it away free because otherwise they had to pay someone to come and get it. So you take that oil and you separate it, wash it, and then you add stuff to it and it turned it back into diesel, basically. Right? And then it ran in our backhoe, our big thing that pulled the backhoe, which would be your big truck, like not a small truck, big truck that pulled a backhoe with a flatbed trailer, our dump truck to haul the sand, our work vehicles, 2 houses heated inside the houses all winter long, all on biofuel. Right?
Right.
Why can't we do that? We can heat houses with it. We can run our equipment. We can all them diesels that are running that food around. Right? So we're worried about where we're going to come up with oil. Nobody wants us to dig.
Probably for the same reason farmers can't make their own feed. I don't know.
That's what I think it is. It's because it would give more government control back to us, maybe. I don't know why. I don't know why, guys. That one I can never figure out. I'm like, why ain't people going off on this biofuel?
Right. I don't know.
You know, one person makes it, Willie Nelson. Willie Fuel, I think they call it.
They kind of did it first when they first.
We don't need electric cars. We need biofuel running diesels. I think electric cars, though, are cool.
Yeah.
But you gotta, the inner frame, the hard wiring has to be there.
I suppose.
That's not what I meant to say.
Anyway,
but I guess
you're
you get the idea. But yeah, I never got that, dude. Because we used to run everything. And my boss told me, he said, do you know how many thousands of dollars I save now a year switching over to biofuel? Then my boss was so cool. Longer hair than me. Long hair and hippie dude. Dude, it was so funny. Me and my boss would die laughing.
He says you're right, man.
Check this out. You want to hear some funny shit, dude? This is like
Inch
total.
for fraction is needed first.
Huh?
I can't say that word.
Infrastructure is needed first.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Skipper, buddy. Thank you, Skipper. Straighten my words out. That's exactly what I mean. Infrastructure. Once it's there, I think we can't have 18-wheelers or farm trucks be biofuel or electric though.
No.
Any farmer in the world knows you can't pull a big heavy trailer and farm equipment around with an electronic vehicle. It ain't gonna happen. At least not for years and years and years of development. Right? So then we need to run them on biofuel. But like little cars and taxis and you could buy a little personal car, like a little teeny Volkswagen, it's an electric car, and cool, But I should still be able to have like a biofuel pickup truck,
Right.
so I can do like farm work or haul, And inner city travel should be looked into, made very safe, very safe, so nobody's afraid to use inner city travel, subways, buses, all that should be the safest damn thing in the world. And you tell me why it ain't.
Right? I don't know.
Hell, have a little freaking robot that walks up and down the aisle. Then he pulls out a gun, boom, done. You pulled out a gun. Sorry, give up your right to life. Somebody wants to kill somebody on a bus, starts shit. They pulls out You're under arrest. You'll be detained. The bus gets stopped there. Nobody moves. The robot holds that person in gunpoint. The cops enter the bus.
Right.
Look at the footage. Arrest the person. Safest crap in the world. Whatever. Figure it out, man. You people aren't dumb, but you want to go on in this bull crap.
A RoboCop.
Look at me. Why not?
Free citizens.
No, listen, this is what I'm thinking. People are like, well, when are we going to have a lot of cops lose their job? No. That's what I'm thinking. No cops lose their jobs, right? And they're like, well, what happens if a RoboCop goes great? Yeah, I get that, right? Here's the thing. They won't be RoboCop. It'll just be another vehicle. Like you get in your car and drive it. I'm not saying AI. I'm just saying a robot. That has to have a human driver, has to have a human kill switch, has to have everything that the human can stop it. Nothing can be run by the robot at all. Nothing,
Right.
no, make its own decisions, nothing. It's just like a tank or a car or a whatever, right?
Right.
You don't go in, you don't have to put it away from the chamber. He said, sound, and the robot can.
Not sure why we got a spinny there.
We lost the internet for a second. Dude, we've been losing internet crazy here for some reason. Just like odd with time. Like internet would just go out. Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know why it does.
But you know what I'm saying, guys? Not that way no cops lose their jobs, right? And no cops risk their lives. Whether it be through drone, a robot, I don't care. You know, and you gotta make a law that if you shoot at a drone or a robot or do any damage to a drone or robot, it's the same as doing any damage to a human cop. It's a felony to shoot at a robot or a drone. That way, you know, no human lives risk, but you're still going to do the same amount of time.
Right.
And that's what I think. Just walk around. I think no sleep. Right? You can have cops running 24/7. No risk to life to cop, and they just walk around. I think that would be enough that most people wouldn't mess with them.
Right. Right.
And then you gotta do like, what is the most securest thing on the planet? Right? What's one thing that never gets hacked? That they have the best security on it. Put that security on whatever computer runs the robots, so they could never be hacked and used as a weapon or any of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, literally, like, you know what I'm saying, guys? Look at all the people that write AI and have them work on it. You know?
Yeah.
No, that's rude. Because then you would have the dogs making mistakes, just like you would if you had an AI robot. Like a dog doesn't know, passion or you know what I mean. So like if someone's like, all the evidence is there is that they're not guilty. Like all of a sudden you're like somebody was lying when they made a police call or something. Then you're going through. The dog doesn't know that, and then you're gonna have like dog rips arm off innocent man. That you don't want any of that, right? So, and that's why I don't want to have AI run the robots because, I don't know. I'm just trying to come up with a way to lose less cops' lives, less humans. I mean, we're going to do it in the military. It's going to be that way. The future military is going to be no humans' lives lost. It's going to be like Star Wars. Which I don't know if we're. What's going on with that? Are we aware? What? I don't know.
I don't know. Hard
I
to
don't know if
say.
we really will. What's that?
I'm wondering what happened. What's going on with this song here?
What happened, buddy?
Yeah, nothing. It's just quiet.
Really?
It was the beginning. Yep. It's coming.
It's like one of them like Floyd songs. Oh, you hear like a bell ring in the beginning of it. It's gonna come and hit us hard. Hear it going up. You hear that? We are working on it. I was thinking about getting a splitter and I don't know, get some cheap crap mic or something that you find at a somewhere and just face it towards the stereo.
Yeah,
You know?
we'll get that figured out.
And then I want a way that I could turn it off. Like if somebody comes up, you know what I mean? I thought about getting a little splitter. You can buy it.
We'll figure it out.
Anybody ever seen one of them? Everybody doing band equipment or anything? Where like you can turn up and down like a mixer. We have just a line coming in, a line out. Well, if you could get a quarter line or whatever going in and out, a firewire, blue one, and then just have a mic, and turn the mic down. Because what happens if somebody would come up, like if you want to come up and hit that, like you guys can, here I'll put it up. You know, like if someone hit that and come up, I got to be able to turn the TV off. Like if you come up right now, we'd have to turn the music off because if not, I couldn't hear you.
Right.
But if I had a switch, I could bring you up, you're going, turn the TV off without getting up. Right now, I got to go up to our mixer that's up there and turn off that, and turn on the computer. Does that make sense? So I have the TV hooked into the computer, and you hear her laughing at me? She's like, "Daddy, get it right, you idiot." All right. So I have the computer hooked into the stereo, and the TV hooked into the stereo. Right now, the TV's playing. So if somebody would come up live with us, I'd have to turn it back onto the computer. Otherwise, you'd have echo. We'd hear what you were saying on the computer and on the TV, mic, and all that. It would be a nasty.
Yeah.
Bet you if I had a mic facing the music and you came up, I'd have to be able to turn that mic off so you wouldn't hear yourself. Dig? These are the things I'm learning. I didn't know this. What? That's in a year ago. Last year, I didn't have this much information. I've been learning it all Streamlabs about because we never had that option to bring somebody up.
Right.
So we hit now. We reheat.
You're still doing yours, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still doing my stab or cleanup.
You're still doing a cleanup. I just did a dab. After that, we'll probably load us up one more dab, and then we'll have to dip because we have to run over to the grocery store before they close, guys. Wow, that got really loud. This is something that started out real quiet at the beginning. It's getting increasingly more heavy.
Yeah. So we are going to be strapped down for the next week. Here's a real screwed up thing. I didn't get that off different times. For tomorrow, I'll probably have to work 6 days and have off 1 day. Following week, 6 days, have off 1 day. Following week, through the hottest time of the year. Don't make any sense. And they've been doing it. They have, because I've been off on disability. They've been doing it for months. And tell you what, not much getting done on the weekends because everybody's tired of doing it. Working 6 days. Crazy. Anyway, I'm talking about my job.
Hang on there. Wait. I'm not ready yet.
Hope you're not ready yet. What can you do?
He is jumping the gun.
So if me and Sunshine ever go out for the Halloween, which our wrench, I want to dress her up like, like I'll have to look up like outfits like on like Pirates of the Caribbean or something like
Yeah.
like that like old style dress, I'll have to find her like an old outfit, makes her look like way back in the old pirate woman that we stole.
She's over there sleeping now, guys.
She is.
I can bring her
So
up.
guys,
I can bring her up.
watch,
You guys,
okay,
can see her sleeping.
watch. We'll bring her up so you guys can see. Hold on, let me.
If she,
Where's my
she'll
thing?
probably. Hang on.
She might come out when she bring her up.
I don't know. Hang on. I gotta switch out to her channel. You don't have to switch out to anything because she don't need any sound, right?
Yeah, no.
I gotta figure out how I sign into here. Hang on, guys. I'll get it. I will get it. And now Honey has to go in here and switch the camera around for me because I always do it wrong.
Wait, I have you straight. Oh no, I haven't Sunshine.
You don't have me as anybody. I logged in.
Wait. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You want the mic off?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, enter studio and all that. You know that. Hey, there she is. Now she's not. So she was up there with her head turned all the way behind her. She'll turn her head all the way around behind her and fall asleep. That's how she falls asleep. She tucks her head under like her wing and puts her head like completely backwards. Hey, Sunshine. Hey there, pretty girl. How you doing? Are you trying to bite the camera? Are you trying to bite the camera? You are. There's a cutie.
You're showing everybody your tongue.
Are you showing everybody your tongue?
What are you doing? Hey, you're silly. Want some birdie pat? Birdie pat?
Oh, birdie pat.
Oh,
Oh, birdie pats. Oh.
Mommy can get her a treat without making a big ruckus here. Hang on. I don't know if I can do it one-handed.
Isn't she cute, guys?
Oh,
She's a
she's
cutie.
gonna help me. Look, she's gonna help me hold it.
I'm gonna
There
help you
you
hold
go.
it.
Good girl. Whoops, we dropped it.
Give mommy, give you another one. Hold on.
Hang on. There you go. Try again. Good girl.
You guys, them treats are much bigger than a BB. And to have her claw, which is as big as like an eagle's claw, or her beak is as big as an eagle. She's bigger than an eagle from head to tail. And to have her big mouth come over there and grab that little teeny thing from you, kind of scary. Uh-oh. Oh, we're having a glitch. No, there you are. Here's a cutie.
Say, see you later, alligator.
See you later.
Oh, she says I'm out. Oh. They do have cool tongues. They're really, really, really amazing.
Dude, you guys want to hear some funny crap? The coolest thing I like to watch her do is she'll grab a peanut, right? So stand it straight up one end, right? One nut up here, one nut down here, and she'll take her beak. Now remember, her beak is bigger than the peanut, way bigger. She'll have this thing in her little claw, and she'll take a big, huge beak and dig a little teeny hole in it, reach your tongue in and pull the nut out. Like her tongue's almost like a finger. She reach down in there and pull the nut right out of that shell. Dude, it's so funny. We haven't figured out this to life us.
No.
So flip it around, dig a hole in there, side, pull the nut out, and put it back in her dish.
Yeah.
So when you get her food later on, you have to throw all the ones that are empty out.
Sometimes she'll put one in there with just one in to save for later.
Yeah.
She's funny like that. But
all right, you ready to get out of here?
we got our last dab ready to go,
okay,
and then
dab.
we're gonna cut on out and go to the store. Fire that on up. We are hitting on Cilantro Dosi Do.
That's a big comment.
My Senegal was so smart, he used the peanut shell and dunked water into it and drank out of it in a little cup. That's pretty cool.
Dude, yeah, the freaking birds are, man,
They're so amazing.
so intelligent animal. I had one, and I got this green cheek conure and named him Marley. Right? When I first got him, I still have this day haven't figured out what the other people did. If they had, I think they had so scared because they had kids.
Mm-hmm.
They traumatized him or something. Because when I got him out, I get up the next day, he's out of his cage.
Right.
And I have to go around and, okay, that's how you got out. Next day I get up out of his cage and I have to figure out, well, you didn't. At the end of it, it looked like I had 100 different colors of twisty ties all holding his cage together. Because I'd find little places he'd stick his head in and get the hell out. And I'd wake up and he'd be out. And I didn't let him out.
My little parakeet chew twist ties up. You can't leave that strap anywhere. I don't know.
He never did that, though. Marty never did
surprised
that.
me.
He never chewed on them. Never. He let them
These
go.
little guys too.
And then after a while, I just leave them out all the time. The thing is, I had to be careful of people coming in the front door.
Yeah.
I had to leave the front door locked.
All
All
right.
like, okay, where's Marley?
You gotta do your last dab, and then we gotta get going, guys. Thanks everybody for coming up and hanging out with us.
Hell yeah, every Saturday on my channel. It's not going to be 11 anymore. I'm pretty
Probably
damn
not.
sure not. All right?
But
'Cause I don't want to have it that late anyway, and we're only doing it for one reason, and that reason's kind of going away.
long story short, we'll deal with that later.
Yeah. We'll figure it out what's going on there.
Thanks, Skip. We got to get some last minute things for lunch tomorrow, and All right. Catch y'all next time. Peace, y'all. Have a good night.
We are out.